The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Well, good evening, podcast listeners. Welcome back to What's the Script. Yes, it's a nighttime recording due to responsibilities and the like, you know. But we're here anyway. I know we're usually here on a Friday, but we're here on a Monday now. A Monday night. I mean, there's not any Monday night football watch anyway, so you may as well just listen to us. But again, as usual, my name is Chris, for the time being anyway, until I get it legally changed to Chuck Smasher. And as usual, with me is Craig. How are we, Craig?
I'm good, mate. I'm going to get my name changed to Arse Smasher. That's what I'm going to do. I'm alright, mate. I'm good. We're on our last night of our 4 off, aren't we? It's a bit depressing, as it always is. But good weekend was had. Girlfriend and I got a wee dog. So we did. Which was exciting. That was exciting. Boys loved it. So, aye, that's all good, mate. All good. How about you? How have you been? You okay?
Well, if you're watching this on the YouTube, if you do watch it on the YouTube, you will notice that Craig's lighting is better than mine. I am not dying. I am not pale. And he's not bronze. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I have changed sunbed shops, actually. So, now going to Malibu and Knightswood. So,
aye. I know. A couple of more shades of that and you'll look like fucking Jimmy Calderwood. The mahogany man.
It's hard to look more like my avatar every fucking day, man. Who's your backlit, mate? That's how.
Oh, backlit.
Backlit for the natural ambience of the street lantern.
Aye, no. Well, that's the whole thing there. The street lights now, they mind that nice yellow colour they were. It's not that anymore. It's fucking white LED, fucking abduction lights, know what I mean? That's not right.
Aye. Bring back the orange bulbs.
Not right. That's it.
When you were in Glasgow when you were getting when you were getting mugged and sexually assaulted, you knew you were in the scheme. You know what
I mean? Aye, the man had jaundice. What?
He looked awful like Homer Simpson, that guy.
Aye. But, yes, again, what's the script? Here for another episode, another movie review. What was the last one? The Business?
Yes.
Was it a business? Aye. We made a new pal with a business, didn't we, Craig? There was so much ejaculate.
Oh, Big Charlie. Couldn't get in touch with us quick enough after it. Couldn't get in touch with us quick enough. Gave us a lovely wee private message paragraph, which I shared with you in the group and all that, and it was really nice of him. It gave us a right wee buzz, said we were good, says to keep up the good work and all that, and they'll be tuning in the future. Jeff Bell and Danny Dyer have viewed the socials, but I didn't get into them, did they? They didn't fucking reach out. Know what I mean? Not like Tamer, and he's a busy boy. He's been at the fucking football and all that.
He's
managing. I think he's managing a team in there.
Aye. Check that out, people, if you've not checked it out. Again, shout out to our fellow compatriots on this journey that is What's the Script. The band Quaint there for our tunes there. There will be gigs coming up shortly, I'm guessing, with this new year coming. I was getting them a lesson the other night there when I was drunk. Just, I know that song.
Yeah, it's your title song,
Again, shout out to Native Origins. We had a couple of winners, didn't we? Well, 3 winners.
Aye.
Sure they posted themselves with a lovely merch there.
There's Paul's not done it yet. He's a wee shitebag bastard. Andy
Aye.
couldn't get on the Facebook group page quick enough, and Ian's still to collect his, but he's coming to the work on Thursday. Meet at the Marriott Hotel and that, right? To get his prize.
What's
And I'll
that you've
run
got
some
there?
other,
It's a package.
and it's just a little package in it. You can't see in there. And we've got to exchange password phrases to make sure we are who we say we are and all that. The ship travels lightly on the breeze of the night. I hear it's a lovely breeze on that night. Ian, Craig, how you doing?
Guy walking by like that.
Aye. Oh, I've always wondered if it could do in this Blytheswood area. Fuck that shit.
But aye. And again, I'll shout out to the Seismic boys. I'm not sure. I can't remember what is they announced that they're going to do, but it is coming soon. Or it might already be it. Might already be it.
Oh, aye.
But
They're back. They're back for
aye.
2026. Looking forward to that.
Aye.
I want to see
I
Colin
know.
turn up with a fucking full beard. Big, bushy, Brian Blessed number. As if he's been away for years, know what I mean? He's just back. A broken, but fucking more wiser man, you know what I mean? I
Trained
think it.
Benedictine monks.
Aye. That was a holiday.
Oh, brilliant, man. But aye. Since last time, mate, what have you been watching? What were your ocular delights?
Ocular Delights, going by list, a couple of episodes that are pale in comparison, although they're guthy, because I've started for series one. You fucking laughing at Knight
Oh,
Rider.
it's a Guthrie member.
Oh, it's a throbbing, veiny one. That Knight Rider, 1982. David Hasselhoff started that, so I'm kind of halfway through series one. I also watched Stranger Things series one and series two. Currently ending series three, and I watched four and then five again, and that's me. Probably never watched them ever again in my life. And then yesterday I watched Superman because I've not seen it a couple of months. But that's it, mate. I've been heavy on the Knight Rider and Stranger Things. What about yourself?
Aye, well. Oh, well, I stayed true to my word and I watched the rest of the Critters franchise. Two, three, four, and five. Five
Ah.
is, I mean, I don't know how it's possible, right? But five is the worst one. And by the way, I completely forgot Angela Bassett was in the fourth one.
Oh, aye. That's
It's fucking.
He was doing kind of cult history as a franchise, didn't it? But they fucking ruined it after the first one. They really did.
Aye. Aye. That's it. It's not to be taken seriously, but hey. I watched the new movie Anaconda with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. Thought it was all right. That's no, I mean that's what it is. I watched Greenland 2.
Oh.
Again, it was all right. It's not as good as the first one, but hey ho. I watched The Wrecking Crew. It's Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa. It's a buddy kind of cop action film. Can't go wrong with it. Know what I mean?
A film fueled by Guinness.
That's exactly it. And finally, the last two, I watched London Has Fallen and The Cannonball Run.
Oh,
And
two bangers to end. Brilliant.
so, I mean, can't go wrong with The Cannonball Run. It's
Hey, Bert. How's things going with that fine Sally Field ass? Oh, mad be straight. Hello, Bert.
oh, mate, it's fucking glorious, man. Oh, I forgot. I don't know why, but I forgot fucking Roger Moore was in it.
It's like, oh, fuck it. Who's not in it, man? It's brilliant.
I
Sammy
know.
Davis Jr.
It's,
and fucking, uh, fucking two of the three Charlie's Angels are in it. Jackie Chan. Ah, Dean
that's
Martin.
fucking
Just
there's a
so good.
everywhere, mate. I was a Dean Martin man with the fucking priest. I was fucking killing myself laughing.
I
It's,
apparently been him and Sammy Davis Jr. have their wee back and forth with each other and they're slapping them and all that. It was all See them
Aye.
are pissed that are not just keep rolling the camera. You know what I mean? Brilliant.
Oh, fucking amazing. You
And
don't
some
see
of
the
the
cannonball run.
best,
Watch it.
best outtakes at the end of a
Oh,
film
mate.
you'll ever see.
See Buck Reynolds trying to hold his laughing with that wee guy, mate. Fucking kills me and all, man. Oh,
Ah, brilliant.
so good. So good. Um, again, on the Facebook group page, did you do your usual? Was everybody been watching? As
We
a
did, mate. There's me not doing my
get out
homework
there.
now. Let's get on that Facebook page. You join us
Aye.
live as Craig's phone is stalling because there's no Wi-Fi on for it. So it doesn't interfere with the pods, you see. So I put it out there to the Facebook group, massive, and that is, let me see, 545 E's out there. And who will we say this week? Louise Nichols. She's been watching, like a lot of people watched, the 28 years later, the follow-up, the Bone thing, Being Eddie, Groundhog Day, and Matchroom, The Greatest Showman. Don't know what that is. Brian Russell has been watching The Devil in Disguise, Pulp Fiction, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and A Clockwork Orange. In touch with his gay side there. Well done, Brian. Sasha Donachie has been watching Lucy Letby documentary, Schitt's Creek, which I think a lot of people went to on the back of Catherine O'Hara, sadly passed
No,
in the last week there. Game of Thrones, Evil, RuPaul, and Golden Girls. And who will we say? John Cameron, friend to the show, went on twice. Good guy. He's been watching Primate, Zootropolis 2, because it's fucking smashing. Sly, don't know what that is. Beauty Queen and the Catfish, Modern Family, the John Candy documentary, I Like Me, and I Am Chevy Chase and You're Not. And that's just a few of the
mm,
things that some of our avid followers have been diving into with their pupils. I couldn't get that right
yeah.
now.
Aye. The pupil pleasures there. Aye. It's like again, it's
Aye.
a good spread. It's a good spread. But also ourselves this week. Obviously, it was a viewer's choice, and I picked our Mikey's recommendation that was Shutter Island. But
Mm,
before we go into Shutter Island, I got
I'll take us back.
some stuff for him, shall we say,
Mm-hmm.
his contribution for the year 2010 when the movie was released. Oh, and oh, what a year! Wasn't he as broad as last year? The
Nah.
last episode, but it was all right. So many events here for you, right? The tallest man-made structure was opened in Dubai. I'm not going to try and say the name because I'll fuck it. The first
Shish
iPad
Kalish.
was released.
You guys selling shish
The
Kalish
first
at what?
the first
Sorry.
iPad was released. So there you go. If you're into the old iPad,
Oh, aye.
Julian Assange released all the WikiLeaks stuff. That kicked up a fuss, I must say. It was the year of the volcanic eruption in Iceland,
Yes.
which kind of
I was the last flight to get out of fucking Glasgow Airport to get on my holiday to Turkey that day. Promise, I was. They all get shut up. Glasgow Airport gets shut for about 3 or 4 days after that. So a lot of
aye,
British airports did.
people would abandon all Europe. So,
Brilliant. I was never
aye. Oh,
Turkey living at large.
it was it was also the year of the Deepwater Horizon disaster on the oil rig. Um,
Made a good film
that's a wee
about that,
film.
didn't
If you not seen that
he?
film,
Aye.
get that wee film watched. So no badging, Matt.
That's good,
And
that.
it was also the year that Inter Milan won the Champions League. So doesn't feel that long ago, does it?
Oh, oh, wee Jose's team.
All right.
Ah,
Just
I'm sure
found
we've
another
said that
great pube
before.
there.
Me and the band were playing that night in the Lincoln. Knightswood.
Oh,
Aye.
there you go. Movies that year. Some good, some shite, but here we are. Inception, Tron Legacy, How to Train Your Dragon, Grown Ups, Red, Toy Story 3, The Other Guys, Kick Ass, and Hot Tub Time Machine. So,
We're no bangers.
no bangers.
Uh, where's the some shite? Did you leave them out?
Oh, there was some shite, aye.
I can imagine. It just wasn't
Uh,
mentioned there because they were all fucking smashing the films. I
uh,
liked them.
you always try and put positivity out and then into the world there, especially after that volcanic eruption there.
Oh, dust
Games
everywhere.
that year, it was a smashing year for games. You had Red Dead Redemption, Fallout New Vegas, which is, I'm guessing, the Fallout second series is kind of based on.
Hmm.
Call of Duty Black Ops, God of War 3, Dante's Inferno. So that was your games there. And the shows that came, oh, smashing. The Walking Dead, Spartacus, Sherlock, Downton Abbey, Justified, Boardwalk Empire, and that was also the year the Great British Bake Off started its shite. So there was some 2010 for you there. Some good stuff, some highs and some lows, some would say.
Oh, British Bake Off, cunts ganache their heat. Fuck's sake for the British Bake Off. Ha ha ha, see what I done there? All rise, all rise.
Um, aye, but also in the year of 2010 was Shutter Island.
All
Um,
right, no deaths.
no, we didn't do any deaths there, but if you,
That's fine.
if you want to find out who died in 2010, I'll do. I just
Do
I will
your own fucking homework.
leave them to it.
Aye.
But
Everybody survived that year. Yay!
there was no deaths. Oh man, he died. Like fuck up you, right? But
Liar.
but yes, it was also the year of Shutter Island, sir. Would you mind
Mm.
giving us some beats of the movie there?
Yes,
Some
indeed, I
deep.
will. I'll start you off with a wee quick synopsis. Now, it was set in 1954, and Teddy Daniels and Chuck Aule, how do you pronounce his name? Aule? Teddy and Chuck, two US marshals, are sent to an asylum on a remote island in over to investigate the disappearance of a patient, where Teddy uncovers a shocking truth about the place. Doodaloo! It was released, as you said, in February 2010. It's had a gutty runtime of 139 minutes, which you read as being an hour and a half when it really isn't. It's 2 hours and 19 or something like that. You know what I mean? Fucks your brain, that shit. That's what it does. Obviously, it was directed by the fantastic Leonardo DiCaprio loving Martin Scorsese and starred Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffelo, Sir Ben Kingsley, Michelle Williams, Emily Mortimer, Max von Sydow, Patricia Clarkson, Jackie Earl Haley, and Buffalo Bill himself, Ted Levine. And lastly, another wee fact about the movie is fucking big budget of $80 million. I was quite
Uh-huh.
surprised at that, but did make
Nope.
back a healthy 171 million, which is
Mm.
fair fucks to them, over
Yeah.
100% markup there, and it sits currently at an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 69%.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to say
There
about
you
that shit.
go.
You got to say about that, huh? You
Oh,
come back here
so
with
many details. You could consider myself informed. There you go.
it. Aye, I forgot. I've actually forgot how good a cast it was.
Oh, aye, it's mega. Like that. But you
Mm.
Scorsese films usually are.
Aye,
Know what I mean, it's hardly it's not as if he doesn't get who he wants the first time round. Know what I mean?
aye. Well, as some of the trivia will attest to. Look at some of the fucking
Yes.
cast in here actually wrote letters to the man to ask him, could I be in one of your movies? Know what I mean? It seems to happen a lot, doesn't it?
Aye.
Hollywood.
It does. It does. I mean, I suppose it's nice to just receive a letter. Know what I mean,
The
and
written word in a time gone past. Oh, the pen on paper, the feel of it, the touch of it, the smell of it.
oh,
I
well,
love
funnily enough,
gold.
that's a tiny wee bit of boring but interesting trivia. I'm going to hit you with right for the off.
Mm.
In the film, Teddy uses a pen, and it's called a Parker Jotter. Right? The pen was released in 1954,
Well,
and it is the first ever ballpoint pen put into production. So effectively, that pen he's using put an end to the fountain pen. There you go. But just there you go. There's a wee bit. That's the attention to detail we're dealing with here. You know what I mean?
That's it. And some people might listen to that and think that was a bore of fuck. No me, but I like that shit. I know now when the ballpoint pen was invented. So don't you listen to any of them, Chris, whatever they say. It's fucking fascinating, that. Brilliant. But quite apt that somebody like Scorsese would just do that wee thing, probably just for his own pleasure. Then people didn't find that out to fucking the new when we're doing these kind of reviews. It's like, aye, that's for me. That came out that year, and I know it did. I'm going to use it.
See, a wee bit of attention to detail, know what I mean? Because shit like that goes. I mean, go back and watch Braveheart. See the van and the airplane and all that, and just get back to me.
Aye, see the Volvo at the back of the battle scene. See that is a cracking canon fact, if you will, for real life, right? But this film is a fucking batshit crazy heavy, laden with things that I didn't know about, and probably you don't know about out there, or you never even thought about. I mean, see even the title of the movie, it's an anagram, and the anagram is truth and lies. And it also is another anagram of truths/denials. So there you go. It was fucking all there in the title and film. You know what I mean? Clever bastards, man.
It does sweep you away there, doesn't it? To just see after the film, when all is revealed and all that, and you go back and watch it, sometimes you go, I'm a stupid person.
Aye, but then I know, like we're reading, and I've done my research on it anyway. You're sitting there going, how we might know that? How we might find that out? How were we? Because this film, and we'll get to it when we talk about it later, is a one and done, I think. But I'll explain it in my entirety later when people, and you'll probably go, I get what you mean. Another thing was, through most of the storyline, it's cloudy and the rain turns heavier as the story gets deeper. The sun only comes out in the final scenes. This is another reference to Freud, who described the subconscious as a confusing, cloudy weather in opposition to clear skies of the consciousness. So even that, the attention to detail, is bloody smart.
Yeah, it's subliminal. It's all there, mate. It's all there.
Right.
I just know
you pointed
somewhere
out
right now.
way back when we done Psycho, which was what, our third or fifth episode or something, and you talked about the contrast in black and whites and when she wears black and when she wears white and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, fucking hey.
Hey, man. No, I just noticed right now, James, one of the members of Seismic Cinema, I call him Seismic James.
What that message?
He'll be sitting going, mention that, you bastards. I'm not going to mention it, James. There you go. I'm not mentioning.
Aye, I'll be shouting and listening to that going to work on Friday morning. I fucking said that. I've got it written words. The written words done.
But as you alluded to earlier and all, Mark Ruffalo actually got his role in this movie by writing a letter to Scorsese. He probably used a ballpoint pen.
Ballpoint pen. Just coming, man. Oh. And see if he didn't get the gig, he'd have wrote him back an angry letter and a fucking fountain pen. There you are. I know what to pick me in your film, you wee dick. Aye, take that, ink blotch, you cunt.
Oh, so much foreshadowing. So much foreshadowing. But, and as well, which was surprised me, before Mark Ruffalo was actually cast in that role, Robert Downey Jr. and Josh Brolin were considered for the role of Chuck. So, I can imagine both of him in that role, especially Josh Brolin.
I'd have lent more towards him, aye, definitely. Haven't seen RDJ and Oppenheimer, but aye. Because everybody thinks of him as being the Tony Stark character and kind of shut the fuck up and wants to be centre stage, but he's actually a very good actor. People go back and watch Chaplin if you've never seen it. Great movie.
Aye, kiss,
Excuse
bang,
me.
bang. It's not about that.
Aye, remember that? Fuck. Weird Science, brilliant that. Fucking brilliant, that. Insane.
I wonder when that's going to come out of the selection pot. You know that?
It's definitely on my list anyway. Is it on yours?
Uh, no, because I know you've got it done.
Alright, cool.
But
Fine. Don't use a double
plus,
chance of getting it in. That's fine.
uh, but another belter. See when it rains, does your boat work full up with water? Another bit of mental trivia I found out. I know Scorsese and DiCaprio were actually going to make Wolf of Wall Street before they made Shutter Island, but the funding for Wolf of Wall Street fell through, and they decided to do this in the meantime.
Aye. No bad, eh?
Just that's it. No, I mean, we'll not make that one, but we'll make this one. It's like, all right.
I wonder how much of the profit of this movie helped with Wolf of Wall Street then.
Possibly, possibly.
Also,
Um,
talking about the profit margin as well, the movie's opening weekend of 40.2 million, and that was in the US alone. It was Scorsese's career best up to that point. It went on to gross over, as we know, 170 odd worldwide, making it the highest grossing movie of his career. This was later surpassed by The Wolf of Wall Street, which also starred DiCaprio in 2013.
yeah.
There you go, he went from strength to strength.
And one last bit of trivia for myself that will hit you with. This is the only film that those two, when they collaborated, was not nominated for an Academy Award. All the rest have that they've been involved with, Aviator and fucking everything.
Oh, how good is that film, man?
So
Aye.
it's a curious one because
Very curious.
I'd say this is one of DiCaprio's best fucking performances in a film, by the way.
Aye, and in reference again to the one and done thing and the total left field, blah blah blah. It's one of the best things Scorsese's ever done as well, I think,
Mm.
because aye, we'll get to it again. Aye, amazing. I never checked for awards. That's actually quite. That's annoyed me. That makes you think it. Maybe the fucking panel didn't actually watch the fucking thing.
I don't know.
Mm.
I might
If they,
actually meant to check what was it. Well, Inception was the same year, but I mean, for this not to get any kind of nods to anything, it's a bit fucking.
this
It's a bit
picture,
dirty, shall we say?
two, two, oh, it's fucking clatty, mate. It's clatty to use a very fucking Scottish word. It is clatty bastards. Best picture, 2010. Locker. The Hurt Locker, directed by Catherine Bigelow. And I don't think I've seen that. So there you go. And if I have, I
Aye,
don't remember it.
Jeremy Renner.
Oh, yeah, right. That fucking won Best Picture? All right. Oh, who am I?
Aye.
You're in
But
daft
it's
10
near the
there,
whole thing.
Afi.
Aye. No, to say that Shutter Island should have won it, but the fact that it didn't get any nominations is fucking nuts. It's just
That's what I mean, mate. Even for scenery, lighting, or fucking cinematography, whatever.
aye,
Even that fucking haunting score, man. It's not even a score as
aye.
such. It's a cross between a fucking tuba and a foghorn. What's happening here?
It's kind of to unnerve you that pretty often.
That
But
worked.
I'm going to ask you the
Eh,
question, mate. Right? Because I've been holding off as long
yes.
as I can.
Oh, you busting? Oh,
Aye, aye.
bit
It's
too
just it's
bust.
like holding on to a hot jobby, you know.
Oh, Jesus.
But because it doesn't matter what the film is, if there's a twist in it, somebody always says, "Seen it coming, bro." Did you see it coming?
No, liar. Liar. Every one of you are fucking liars. Again, we've talked about this so much that some of the best songs we've ever seen is when we've in blind to it, right? And I did. I didn't go to see this, by the way. I think this is another one of the ones I bought out a fucking Blockbuster. Took came, didn't have a fucking clue about it, stuck it in. And what for that, I remember that this film being 10 times better than it was when I watched it all night because I knew it was going to happen. I never had a fucking clue. Didn't know where it was going. I, I was just in at the start with everybody else. I thought it was two detectives on this island. Let's see how a fucking patient can get off it. Never knew it was going to take me on such journeys. How did you?
No, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, again, it's to give you like, a reference. Let's see fucking The Sixth Sense, right? People go, I knew, know what I mean? And I'm like, I suppose you can kind of get away with that, but this, I think the waters are that muddied. Know what I mean? They kind of going, what the fuck's going on here? So it's not to say it's. I'm guessing it does purposefully confuse you. Know what I mean? Especially the scene he's in the cave and all this shit. Know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck's going on here? But no, I just thought I would ask you because there is the people out there like, oh, you can't pull the wool over my eyes. Like, I'm alert.
See if there are people out there genuinely that can spot that. It must be a fucking shame. They must ruin the films for them. And see if they're just saying it for the sake of saying it, which I think the fucking 85% of them are.
Mm.
Why? Fuck, I never seen that coming. What a film. That was great. That sounds a lot better than,
Yeah.
I sussed it out 10 minutes in, and all that. Or so you sat there for another 2 hours knowing what's going to happen. Fuck up. Banger. You know what I
Well,
mean?
just to see, because I was see, because I've watched it a couple of times, right, knowing that we're going to do it. So I've watched it already knowing the outcome and knowing the signs, right? And I mentioned that scene in the cave because that kind of confuses you head again. You know what I mean? You're like, because you kind of assume you look at it like obviously the guards giving them like dodgy looks and fucking this and that, and things seem very leading and all that, right? And you're going, right, I suppose you get there, and then you go to that cave, and then she just kind of like totally undoes it. But not, I mean, you're going, right, you'd be second guessing yourself at that point. Know what I mean? It's just
Aye. It's pish.
I didn't go
I,
into fucking Reddit and all that to see what people were saying, but I just know there's people out there that will be going, oh, I knew, I fucking knew.
I worked with a guy years ago, and he said he knew it as soon as they get the guns taken off them when they walked on the island. I mean, you wouldn't do that to their officials, their law people, and all that. I just knew there was something dodgy about that. It's like, you're talking shite. I says, in real life, fucking police get their weapons taken off them, get into jails and all that. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, no, no, no. Fucking no, me. I'm going to tire a high fiving you in the face with a fucking baseball bat, you fanny.
No, no, I just
Aye,
wanted to ask
aye,
the question,
hindsight's a
mate.
great thing. Hindsight's a brilliant thing. You can look back and go, all right, okay, because you've seen it then, you know what I mean? So
Aye.
I loved being in the wilderness the first time I watched this, and I think it was actually pissing a rain that night, and I was in my cell, dark in my house in Shettleston. There you go, Shettleston, believe it or not. Sitting watching this.
It's a fucking like Shelton's a fucking asylum, I'm saying that.
Oh, well, I didn't get a kebab that
Right.
night. Oh, fuck no.
No, 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 no. Last thing you need is a bit of fucking Gandhi's revenge, no that, know what I mean? It's not right.
Andy's Revenge, Sir Ben Kingsley, fuck's sake. They could never
But
do that. They've been doing fucking Winnie the Pooh, they've been doing Pinocchio, they've been doing Bambi, making them into fucking slasher movies. We could do that. They're Gandhi's Revenge.
sake,
I
man.
am back to get you and everyone who has wronged me, bastard guys. Just a lethal flip flop.
Uh, but
Good
we'll talk
boys.
about like see when you watch the film, know that. Fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
Fucking Gandhi's revenge, man. Oh, but anyway. We're talking about the wee signs that it's
Oh, sorry. I
the
have
wee
tickled
signs in
him.
the film. The wee signs in the film that's showing you what's actually real and what's going on. Know what I mean? Assuming you obviously you rewatch the film, know that, knowing what you know, and you see them. It's clever how they've done it, isn't it?
Oh, aye. Brilliant. I mean, the people that wrote this, done the screenplay and all that, and Scorsese himself, hats off because it is fucking littered. And I mean littered with hidden clues, anagrams, nods to things that you don't realize. It's for two or three people to collaborate in that and then get it to work. It's amazing. It'd have been amazing for one guy to do it, you know what I mean? I mean, I told you I wrote down all the clues, right? Because I went to ChatGPT and asked, what's all the hidden clues in this? I wish I never. I think my phone was going to explode, but I'll give you a couple, right, people? Identity and name clues, right? There was loads of anagrams. Edward Daniels, Andrew Ledis, Rachel Salado, Dolores Chanel. So they're anagrams of their own names and all that. This alone confirms the identity was hidden in plain sight from minute one. Andrew never answers personal questions clearly. He gives rehearsed sounding answers about his past, work, and marriage, like someone reciting from a script. So there you go. You're like that. Aye, you're right.
Mhm.
And
Aye.
I'll, again, another wee quick one. The other one was reality glitches. The disappearing cigarettes. Teddy constantly lights cigarettes, but they're already lit, missing, or vanished between shots. Patients don't get cigarettes. His mind edits the reality of having one. Chuck, fucking, this is deep, man. Chuck never has a lighter despite always smoking. Chuck never lights one himself because he's role playing. Andrew's invented the partner. Water water inconsistencies. Andrew is obsessed with water but never drinks it naturally. Water equals the trauma of his children. So that's why. You know what I mean? That's
Yep.
fucking amazing, man.
Yep. That's again, what I say is, mate, because it seems like the whole film, right? And when you watch it again, the dialogue for the doctors and wardens and stuff and all that, it seems like they're all trying to trigger Teddy. Know what I mean? They're all dropping wee clues and hints and all this shit. Know what I mean? It's just you go, oh, I didn't consider that. Know what I mean?
But also
And
leans into the fact that you as a viewer are seeing this through his eyes, I know, as well as reality
aye,
eyes. Fag missing,
yep.
fag not that. So, and you don't know that. Yeah, you don't know what's happening unless you did know what was happening. You know what I mean? For the start, man. Bangers.
Oh, brilliant, man. Plus, I think this is. I don't know. I don't know if there is others, but I think this is like one of the first films that kind of shows that the real fucking like shit that can happen with mental health issues. Know what I mean? Especially like PTSD and all that. Just so your mind will just fucking create something for you
Aye,
to cope. Know what I mean?
I know,
It's
definitely. But for this sort of therapy for him, if everybody's in on it, right? If that's just his therapy for 1954, that was fucking groundbreaking. To think of somebody doing that now
aye,
to play it out, it sounds like an awful lot of work for a big cast on the know. You know what I mean? But
no,
it's done brilliant. Done brilliant.
no. Definitely. It's like, let's say there's fucking the film's littered with clues and like how he's even constructed this thing in his mind. Know what I mean? Like his wife has done a bad thing and all that even before she'd get rid of the sprogs. Know what I mean? Um, so he's created like an alter ego because they can't deal with himself. Know what I mean? Seeing himself as a monster, and he's seen like another patient see with a scar on his face and all that, and he's used that to create this fucking bad guy. Know what I mean? And you're
Aye.
just again, even
Um,
that's very fleeting. But if you catch it, you go, oh, yeah, he's got a scar on his face. Know what I
anything to
mean?
deflect for reality in it, build another world. So I suppose it's probably a bit schizophrenia in it.
Aye, probably. Oh, I think he's doing his delusion or disorder or something like that. No, but again, just using fucking different aspects of his everyday life and all that in that asylum to create this imaginary world for himself is fucking it's brilliant, man. See, well, when the reveal comes and all that, you're like, that's fucking amazing. It's so well done.
Why you all wet, baby? Many times you say that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And hang me and all. It's, it's like, all the way through the film, mate. It's like he's just been kind of spoon fed stuff. Know what I mean? To gradually bring himself out of this. Know what I mean? Because even with like you're kind of led to believe like the dream sequences. Know what I mean? But it's obviously that kind of broke memories, the different memories all mashed together. Know what I mean? Even and then as the story goes on, they kind of get more clearer as well.
Aye, it's almost as if they're. You said it good there about the spoon feeding. It's as if they're giving him the tools to his own make his own way there. If you know what I mean. One of my big questions is how many times has he done this? Is this the first time? Is it? I don't know.
Oh, I think he says there's a part where the doctor says you relapsed, but I can't remember what it says they've done it twice before. So
Right.
this could be the third strike sort of thing.
Totally went out of my head there. Aye, as
But
if this is the last time we're going to do it. And now you're getting 240 volts straight to the temple.
and one to the penis for good.
Just,
Pip me, old boy.
you're going to live out the rest of your days in this asylum in water, in a bath. So don't forget me, man. Two wee dollies in it, floating about. Sprogs that
But
wish they were frogs, because frogs would have survived it. That's terrible, that, Craig.
oh, they're not going to be in Shutter Island 2. I'll tell you that for free.
It's a thing. Did you read that? It's a
No, I did not.
Aye, Shutter Island 2, a distinct possibility. They're talking about it. They're trying to come up with the perfect script, or it will not be done, which is probably just fucking hearsay, but that's very interesting. If there's going to be any kind of follow up to this, that would need to be
Aye,
as groundbreaking as this was to fucking let it happen again. I don't know.
I kind of revisit it. No, it's a curious thing that. Aye, but there's, aye, we'll go with favourite scenes, mate. Use some of your favourite scenes.
I'm going to go right to the end in the final twist reveal. I've wrote down Teddy's actually Andrew Ledis, as we now know, who was a patient at Ashcliff. He was role playing his own fucking US Marshal fantasy as part of what you've described as being his brain's way of coping of no remembering what actually fucking happened. It's a total rug pull, and it just brings everything right in. It does. It just brings everything right to head. And I was sitting fucking, oh fucking hell, man, whoa, blown away by it. So I was. It just gets me, gets me, and I thoroughly enjoyed it
Yeah,
again watching it back. Just, but I'll never recreate the first time I seen it. That's the only thing.
aye. Cause it's like that. It's like you don't comprehend how the fucking like the brain would but we see something as traumatic as that. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you see stuff like that, you go, "Aye, fucking no bother." Know what I mean? You start to drink your own piss because you, "Aye, no bother you."
Aye, if you've never been through it, then how would you know? But I've seen it a lot in films. I've seen how, especially in younger people,
Mhm.
trauma is just forgot about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it was great, mate. What about you?
that's it. Aye, I think it's Teddy speaking with George Noyce and the cell. I think that's fucking good, man. Because he's calling him by his name and all that. But
Mhm.
Teddy seems to think that he shared a cell with Ladis. But he's like telling him straight, it's not you done this. This is all you. Everything here is for you. And again, it's like a kind of fucking like the movie maker just pointing at you, going, you stupid bastard. You know what I mean? Because you're
Aye.
like, what does he mean? What does he mean? Is this fucking? It's all an elaborate thing to get the good guy. You know what I mean? And it's fucking. They're literally telling you what's going on, and you're going, "Oh, it's dodgy that."
Oh, he's covered his own shite, that boy. He's fucking no, no, no. That's brilliant, mate. You're right. That is like a wee jab for the director to say he's speaking to us through the bars, isn't he? This is all for you. This is hello, wakey, wakey.
Aye.
But no, can't believe it because we don't have a semblance by that point in the film.
No,
We're starting to think
no.
things on the right, but knowing the level they turn out not to be right. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Um, one other
Ah,
one for me, mate,
I
is
go.
uh, when Teddy's interviewing the patients, especially the woman. She's clearly fucking bonkers. Know what I mean? And then he's asking her about the other doctor that's not there on the island anymore, but it's actually Mark Ruffalo's character. And you see her as soon as she gets asked, she looks at Mark Ruffalo. Know what I mean? Because it's no hard on the eyes, no that. Know what I mean? But there's another thing. See, like, know how you mentioned water earlier on. Know how she asks for a glass of water. She never actually picks up the water to drink it. And when she puts the glass down, the glass is empty. And when she walks away from the table, the glass has still got water in it. And again, it's just his fucking mind. You're like that. That's fucking brilliant, man.
Looked at water altogether, so he's looked at the top. Oh, it's empty, no water, no trauma. Aye, that's fucking. But he doesn't even know he's doing it. Oh, it's nuts. There was the bit in this with the Holocaust flashbacks as well, man. That was fucking bit brutal,
Mm-hmm.
bit scary, but they were vital in the context of the movie because it gave Andrew's guilt, gave his psychological collapse a real historical fucking girthy weight about it. You know what I mean? So, but it was chilling,
I
very
am.
chilling.
That's what I'm saying, man. Also with the PTSD. I mean, that's got to came for obviously the wartime shit and all that, the things he'd seen. I mean, and that's how like he's always got this thing that you could have saved us and all that. And it's kind of married in with what actually happened, and it's fucking. It's good that it's kind of bridged that way. You know what I mean?
Actually, the context of this film, it was only done less than a decade, so aye.
Nah.
All thoughts of trauma.
uh, one for me, and it's kind of like a two-parter. It's the guards on the island. See when they first get off the boat, and again, you don't think it, right? But obviously Teddy notices it. He's like, everybody's a bit fucking on edge, you know? And it's like, and he's like, aye, mate, it's fucking us. It's the weather. And it's just like, no, they're all looking at you, you mad bastard. And
Exactly.
again, it's another scene where he's like, yeah, you can go and join the guards for the search and all that. And then see when they're doing it the cliffs, all the guards are just sitting about throwing stones and, you know what I mean? It's like, because they already know it's fake. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing this again, fuck off.
Aye. Aye. I can tell they're totally against their will. They've been fucking ordered by the warden. Fucking play along. That's the last time. You know what I mean? Aye, it's mental, mate. You mentioned as well the cave scene with the real Rachel is peak paranoia man cinema in it. Calm, quiet, terrifying, and pure destabilising. It's pure unnerving. That's fucking that's hair in the back of the neck kind of fucking
Yeah.
that cave scene.
It's right to the delusion in it. It's again, it's the thing that muddies the water. Like, is this fucking is there a cover up on this island? Are they doing experiments? Fucking dodgy German doctor, fucking him having poisoned and no, I mean it's just again it just like kind of unravels everything. But again, it's cause you're way him in the story. It's your delusion and all. Know what I mean? And you're rationalising it to yourself as well, going, "Aye, fucking aye, that is sus."
That is
That's
for a good chunk of this film. The first time I watched it, my mind went straight to fucking Arkham and what's his fucking name again?
Hugo
The Mad
Strange.
Doctor, Strange, Hugo Strange. I thought this cunt's too good to be true. Like his specs and all that, and his mad wild hair. And oh, here's a German accent now. You know what I mean? Ah, he's fucking. He is. He's turning. He's splicing guys with monkeys and all that. He is. You know what I mean?
He's stitching fucking with wings onto cats and all that. Like,
Aye. Just thought bit of Arkham, bit of fucking, bit of Alcatraz and all the whole
yeah.
island thing and all that. Aye, your mind's taking fucking all over the place. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
See, that's one last scene for me, mate, and it is see when they eventually do get to Sea Wing, and it's what you imagine a bad asylum is. Know what I mean? Walking in, it's fucking badly lit, fucking creepy cunts, fucking doing mad mental screams and all that, man. You're just like, oh, here, this is a bit fucking tetchy.
Did you ever notice, but right, in the one place in these asylums that you want every fucking light to be bright as it can fucking be, they never are, man. There's like one in three bulbs work, and the one that's working's brr, brr, brr. Like, Here, Davey, I'm not happy getting these cunts their dinner tonight. I just have you phoned fucking City Building about their lights? What's happening?
Peter, is it right? We've got a guy in here called the Shadow Killer. Aye. Where's all the fucking light bulbs?
Aye. So I have to go up there with
Oh.
what? A set of keys. That's it. Set of keys. Aye. Brilliant. That guy, what did he get the last one? Whose job did I get? The guy that lost his nose? Aye. Oh, okay. Right, the bar.
But that is, but see that, mate, it's fucking pure atmospheric as fuck. Like, just, even the bit where all the stairs and all that is with the cage and all that, it just fucking, know what that bit looked like? It looked like something out of Silent Hill or something like that. You're just fucking, oh, fuck being in there.
Aye. And every time you go to open one of the doors in Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation 1, it's just a black opening into blackness. You don't know what you're going to get pounced on or fucking. Aye, it's mental, mate. It's brilliantly shot and aye, lit and the whole shebang. And you feel fucking nervous about watching certain bits when you've not seen it before. We mentioned kind of, I liked both the Doctor's performances in this, Ben Kingsley and Max von Sydow. Sydow, I don't know how to say his name. He's always been a fucking kind of Larry cunt and whatever he's been, and
Mm.
you're worth a watching kind of guy. But the two of them are like proper fucking actors, aren't they, man?
Oh, aye. Nah, definitely, man. It's even even when you know that like Ben Kingsley's a good guy, you know what I mean? It's just like there's even at points you don't believe him that
Mm.
he's hiding something, you know what I mean?
Aye.
And it's just his
He's,
acting.
he's sticking to a script and all, obviously, for his sake, but when you rewatch this, the dialogue hits fucking different than it does the first time you watch it. 100%.
Aye. Definitely. Well, wait at mate, what's some of your lines? I've went very few, in case you've wrote all sorts.
Same, mate. Very few as well when I get right down to the quotes. Um, George, the first one I wrote down, this is a game. All of this is for you. You're no investigating anything. You're a fucking rat in a maze. Said it to him. Scorsese said it to us. We didn't listen. We watched for another hour. That I mean.
Aye, mate. That's what I wrote down and all. Just what you were saying there with Ben Kingsley's character. When he's talking about the old patients, he's like, we would submerge them in ice water until they pass out or they drowned. And it's just going, hey, you cheeky bastard. You're trying to trigger something there. I'm on to you, Ben. You dirty bastard, you.
Aye. City end this game quicker, you wee dick. Aye, it's brilliant, mate. Teddy again. I had a friend. I was with him yesterday, but we get separated. Have you seen him? And then Rachel too says, Marshall, you have no friends. It's like, what? But, but, aye, but.
Uh, the last one. Which would be worse, to live as a monster or die as a good man? And I was just like, oh, that's heavy. That's heavy, Teddy boy.
Aye, just before he walks off, innit? That's fucking mental.
Ah.
Teddy again, he says, I'm sorry, honey. I love this thing because you gave it to me. But the truth is, it's one fucking ugly tie. Every guy knows that he has to wear something that his wife has bought him that he fucking despises, but he's wearing it for her, or he uses it for her. Oh, it's that mug he got me for Father's Day. It's a fucking belter. The boys in the work love it. Oh, did I drop that? Did it smash? Was it one of a kind? Oh, no. Oh. Aye, get that one.
Last one for me, and it's when Ben Kingsley says it. Why are you all wet, baby? Because just caught me off guard. Are you coming on to me, Ben?
Said that before, hadn't you? Lying in the fucking harem in fucking Iron Man 3 with your two fucking lovers. Why you wet, baby?
Oh,
Last one for me again is for the doc. Sanity's not a choice, Marshall. You can't just choose to get over it. So there you go. It's kind of telling them,
aye.
aye, in no uncertain terms, this is why we're doing this, you fucking idiot. You can't just
You need to work your way
snap
through
out
this,
it.
son.
Your brain could spill out your ears.
See, there's one bit I didn't understand in this film, right? And I don't know if I've missed something. I probably have missed something. See, when they're using Rachel Wan, when they find her again, sort of thing, and they get her to kind of tell that like her delusions to Teddy, and they seem to get some kind of reaction. Why is it then she goes too far, and like, and then they need kind of break it off, sort of thing? Know what I mean?
Don't know. I don't know if she was just going to reveal all. I don't know. But you're right, aye. I never really thought about it, to be honest with you. She was obviously integral to the part of the fucking therapy they needed to him to go through. But then she's as if she was always going to go too far or deviate from what she's been told or
Aye,
do something that would maybe trigger him. I don't know, mate. But that's a good question,
aye.
that.
Because I was kind of thinking that you were kind of getting the reaction you were looking for, sort of thing. Know what I mean? And then she goes, "You're fucking dead, like that." So, you crazy bastard.
Aye.
But
Mental, man.
it's but see
From
another.
a ship.
I didn't realize this was a book, right? This is a novel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know at the end, right? I'm going to ask you, what do you think? Do you think Teddy has relapsed back into his delusions, or do you think he's choosing to be lobotomized because he can't live with what's happened?
I think he's choosing to be lobotomised because I can't forget again. He's no regressed
Uh,
again. The way he's done 2 or 3 times before. And it's just, nah, he just doesn't want to remember. And now that his brain isn't manufacturing false memories for him, the only other thing to do is to, spazify the
yeah.
cunt. Aye.
Well,
Because he's proven both subconsciously and in real life that he can't live with what's happened to his two Waynes and his missus. He just can't. So one way or another, if his brain's not going to help him out, then take the memories away, man. Do you know what I mean? So
mhm,
I
mhm.
think it was his choice. I'd like to
Aye,
think it was his choice.
aye. I'm much in agreement with you there, mate. I was trying to think. You know what I mean? Like, if he has just like regressed back into his delusions, and this is going to kickstart again, and fucking get down this road of madness. But
See,
but the
that's a bigger
reason,
question as well because they're regardless if they've done this once or 3 times or 5 times, the main point of doing it with him is to get him back to realization of what's happened, reality. But so why are they wanting to bring him back to reality, knowing he can't fucking live with it, he can't deal with it?
Mhm.
That's another fucking mind
Aye.
fuck. And if they
I
just
think it's
wanted to
more.
get to this point where he can't regress anymore, then right.
Aye. I think that's more what it was. They think they could prove that they could bring him back, sort of thing, with this experimental kind of therapy.
Mm,
Because that's where you kind of get that scene with the warden. Know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
When he's driving him back and he's like, "Me and you, we've known each other for centuries. Fucking, you're a fucking animal that needs put down." Know what I mean? Whereas the doctors, well, it's like anything. Know what I mean? See, like cunts nowadays. Oh, what? See, he fucking needs punched in the fucking mouth. Like what?
Sore ass he's needing that boy. Fucking telling you. See my day.
Aye. Whereas they're obviously like, here, listen, though, the guy's had a fucking major traumatic event that is fucking spurring for a look. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I brought that up
And
because apparently, seeing the book, see that whole line there, that was added into the movie, right?
right.
Apparently, the book Teddy does go back to being delusional. His mind resets again. Know what I mean? So it's like kind of a wee ambiguous ending for us, but the book was more
Right.
definitive.
And there's another question again. If they can't bring him out of that delusion, which they've been doing, then they need to look after a guy that thinks he's a US Marshal wrongfully imprisoned in an asylum that doesn't know why he's there, which is probably more problematic than Aye.
That's what Ben Kingsley says that to him, didn't he? He's like, fucking, you're the most dangerous patient we've got on this island. You know what I mean? You're highly trained, highly intelligent and all that, and it's like fucking, oh, aye. But I'm curious at all, you know how they've set it up that he has to raid the lighthouse to find the sign, the laboratory and all that. Do you think that guard that got hit with the butt of the rifle volunteered for that?
No, I'm thinking there's got to be a pre-signed agreement where anybody that receives actual physical harm gets a wee bonus and another 2 days extra annual leave. I mean,
Barry, you're the new guy, aren't you? I well, I've got a job for you.
aye.
How,
Stand
how
there
did
a
this
minute.
position come up again?
Stand there. What for? Just fucking stand there, right? What am I doing? You're doing nothing. You're standing there.
This
Bingo.
gun feels awfully light. There's no bullets in this. I don't worry about that.
Just get a text there for James. Something's happened in your neck of the woods. You can investigate that later.
Oh my, oh my. Fucking, there's a lone
No
baller
doubt.
running about.
No doubt your phone will be blown up shortly. Talk from the
Aye.
tavern.
Bye. It's a good film, man. But again, I know we probably should have said this, spoiler alert and all that shit, but I mean, it's 2010, this came out. No, I mean, and I don't think there's many films out there that when Scorsese or DiCaprio's attached to it, you don't watch. You know what I mean? But if you've no seen this, right, disregard everything you've heard and watch it.
And funnily enough, I would have bet my house on this, right? I went to CEX during the weekend. I says, I'll get the DVD. DVD will be about £1, £1.5 so I can watch the DVD. Couldn't find it in two CEXs. There was twos and threes at every fucking thing round about it, beginning with SH, but no Shutter Island. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
Uh-huh. Well, it was a thing I know. I kind of clocked on online and all when I was obviously searching for stuff for this, right? And people have got a theory out there that this is a like a two-part film with this and Inception.
see, that entered my mind about 20 minutes ago. I was going to say there's Inception bits about this, but I forgot about it. I can see
Mm-hmm.
it. It's very, it's no, it's no minimalistic, but it's no so in your face. But there's definitely nods to each film and nods to reality. That's what, well, reality, innit? What's reality? What is the
Yeah,
fucking reality? So,
that's it.
aye, very clever.
Uh, I think it's more, let's say, the tones now that the wife has went a bit fucking mental, and you can't see the veins and all that shit. And it's like even see even how he sees out to the lake where the wife was sitting and all that after she's fucking done whatever. It's kind of the same kind of view in Inception when he uses the wee spin top. Know what I mean? And it's just like fucking
The totem.
that's that's just very 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 similar.
Aye. And again, there's another, like, love interest they can't fucking get to that's involved in it as well, and she's always just too far away. It's
Mm.
because they're both like dream sequences, aren't they? I mean,
Aye,
Michelle Williams that's in this. She, what was she famous for? Dawson's Creek was she in, wasn't it?
I
She
think
was a
so. Maybe.
young lassie, and I
Aye,
think Countries to Climb for a Window and all that. But she's done pure prominent roles in some bloody good films, but she's no a pure in your face out there busy actress.
aye.
You know what I mean? She's very very
Mhm.
talented. I mean, it's
That's
physical acting in this more than it is dialogue for her, obviously,
mhm.
and
Yeah.
you don't. It doesn't explore in depth why she does what she does. Scorsese's made us let us make up our own minds, treated us like adults, and aye, she's just went off on that. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. I'm mad manic depressant or fucking something like that, but it's just as I said, I could even like honestly the dream sequences and all that. You're like kind of fucking. I mean, obviously, because he tells you that there was a fire and all this stuff. So you go, but it was the fire that fucking the hand that triggered it and all that, and it turns out it was her that set the fire, and you're going, what the fuck? And then you see the dream sequences. There's ash everywhere, but they two are wet. Know what I mean? You're going, what the fuck? And that's
Aye,
when you're like
that,
that. They're different fucking
that's
memories that all smashed together. You know what I mean? It's like a
aye,
broken mind.
two totally contrasting elements that fucking cancel out each other. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
She's like, oh, mate, take that, mate. Why you all wet, baby? Why is it
Aye.
no fucking? Why's your face all half burnt, Freddy Krueger? Which is quite funny because that wee cunt in the jail cell played Freddy. But
Exactly, mate, exactly that. What's your face all the top of lasagna? Like, cheeky bastard. That's my good Avon stuff. But but without going on and on, mate, what do you give the film out of 10?
going back to my original of 8. It was an 8 from 2010. I rewatched it. It didn't have the same wow factor for me. It was still brilliant, but I knew, so I put it down to a 7. But I thought, no, that's shite. That's harsh. It's an 8. That's how it made you feel the first time you watched it, and it's still a brilliant film to watch, even though you do have most of your boxes ticked. Now you can appreciate it for what it is now because you know what's going to happen. You can say that's fucking brilliant. That's well done. Oh, that was sneaky. So an 8, mate. An 8 out of 10 for me.
Oh, well,
Yourself?
right. I'm right there with you, mate. Right there with you. An 8. Again, first time watching it, you'll go like, what the fuck? What is this? No, I mean, oh, it's then the big reveal, like again, and then it's like you're fucking it just see when you get something like that and it unlocks everything, you appreciate the film better. Know what I mean? And you're saying it's like a one and done. Aye, it's the one and done to get you, but
Aye. Aye.
you can go back and watch this and see everything you missed, and you go, oh, "Fuck, it was always there." Know what I mean? It's brilliant, man. Brilliant. And like I said, I think it's I know DiCaprio is fucking a good actor and all that, but I think this is one of his best performances. Know
That's
what I mean?
tremendous,
It's
isn't it?
aye,
He
because even
deserved 1,000,000% with Spades on his Oscar for The Revenant, but
mm,
he should have had 2 before that, at least. Do you know what I
aye,
mean? Because he's a fucking
aye.
fine actor. It's a shame he's went a bit dicky in real life, but acting chops, tip your
Aye.
hat, mate. You know what I mean?
That's it. Because again, mate, it goes for again the kind of confused, you're kind of walking out, and then gets right fucking manic in this. Know what I mean? Like you're convinced with it. Know what I mean? Like you're actually unraveling with him. But aye, fucking amazing. Well
I think
played.
it's
Well played.
Monsieur Candy is still fucking tremendous. You know what I mean? But it's actually put me in a wee mood for a bit of DiCaprio binge for some of the films that I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Even back to like The Beach, Blood Diamond, Inception, this, Wolf of Wall Street, Departed. It's on my list, man. I can't wait to be there. That's fucking. Aye,
No.
DiCaprio's films are generally a right good watch. So I'm going to
Well,
give
prime rib.
Kit and Michael Knight a wee fucking. Kit and Michael Knight a wee rest tonight and maybe watch another one of DiCaprio's. Depending what film we pick next, that is, of
Oh,
course.
of course, of course. Well, there you go, everybody. That was Shutter Island, and it got 2 8s for 2 people. And
Fun
by the
things.
way, there may have been stuff we have missed in this movie, but the Seismic Boys have reviewed this movie too. So I would go back and check it because, like I say, Seismic James was ball deep in an essay with this.
Oh, I think he's published. He's actually published his critique of said movie.
Aye.
Going
And
into a
I've
Polly
actually
Pocket
I've
somewhere
actually
and
avoided. Uh, he sent messages about stuff, and I've actively avoided mentioning it just to wind him up. So, but, but before we go on that, again, shout out to Ties Out Cinema, Quaint for the tunes, Native Origins, all you out there that listen, like, follow, and share, and I hope you're still enjoying it and stuff like that. But for next time, to hear tones of joy and enthusiasm for the moving pictures that are Cineworld, we're going to pick the next movie, and it's one for Craig's list.
sure
Oh,
is, mate. You've got the choice between 1 and 24.
oh, and as you say that, it is right on 1924 as we sit
Is
here.
it?
Aye, so
So it is. Well, look,
aye,
man.
I know, mate. I'm shook. I'm shook. Well, I like the number 19, but I also like the number 24. So I'll say 19. Let's go 19.
19, there you go, mate. You have picked the follow-up to one we've done before, and it is Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh! Fucking hell, he was in the Mighty Ducks not that long ago.
Yes. In my opinion, the best of the franchise.
Aye, probably is. Probably is.
And we'll
It
discuss
improved on the
why.
first. Aye.
Why? In the
Yeah.
next episode, mate.
Yes. Although there will be impressions on that because we fucking do the impressions and work just at the drop of a fucking hat.
Aye, we do.
Aye,
No mistake.
but I think you go, people. Lethal Weapon 2. If you've not seen Lethal Weapon 2, come on, man.
Watch the four of them, for
Get-
fuck's sake.
Get the leg out. No, I mean get the leg out.
And
Some
while you're
fine
waiting
Mel
on that,
Gibson.
and while you're waiting on that, and you've listened to this one, and you've thought this one's brilliant, 5 stars, you've left us reviews and comments and likes and shares all over the place, delve back into our vast body of work and go and find our review on Lethal Weapon, the original, which was a good
Yes.
fucking fun time as well, podcast.
Oh yes. I believe that was on my list because I knew you had Lethal Weapon 2.
Aye, you're right.
So, but again, everybody, thanks again for listening, liking, sharing. These are well appreciated and well loved.
The love.
Like the Black Eyed Peas, where is the love? In our hearts, baby. In our hearts and in your ears. But we'll love yous and leave yous. I'm not sure when this will go. Will this be out on the Friday there? Or the Monday
Aye,
or whatever?
Stick with the Friday, mate, eh?
Aye. I mean, we like a
That
wee
right with
Friday
you?
feeling.
Aye.
Aye. Because we will be.
That's our last,
We
our
will
last
be
shift at
busy
work,
on the
no,
Fridays there.
that'll be worth it.
Yeah. So,
Are you off?
no,
No?
I don't think so.
No? Just wonder
No.
if you'd done a sneaky there.
No.
You like a sneaky.
Oh, everybody likes a sneaky. It's never too early for a fusilier.
Aye. Do you want to know a phrase I heard the other day there? It was it's a new one to me. It was Lindsay's stepdad. He says, aye, I'm doing a straight outie. So I'm like, what? What's a straight outie? Apparently that's a reference to going straight out with the boys after your work. It's a straight outie. A straighty outie. A straighty outie. So, going out with the boys for work. So, there you go.
Well-
We need to have a straighty outie one night, mate.
A straight duty. Fuck, I thought that was a belly button.
I know. There you go.
Aye.
Learn something
aye,
new in what's the script every week, folks.
there you go,
There you
straight
are.
duty. And I hope you've got a straight into your ears there, you know.
Aye, I'm going to do a lucky dip thing on the Facebook page with regards to the next garment giveaway. It's got see, I was thinking about questions and all that kind of jazz, but it's a bit everybody's got Google at their fingertips. So, do you know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll just make a wee post, say everybody, put your name in here if you want to win this thing, and I'll number all the names, and then on the next pod I'll ask you to pick a number out of that list, and that'll be our next prize, mate. All right.
Aye, well, you were correct on my phone going hang me because there's 51 messages and it turns out someone may have been murdered. So,
That's true. That's exactly the thing that came through. Somebody's get malkied and told cross.
yes.
Allegedly,
Yes.
allegedly. Well, we record this. I know
Yes.
nothing about it.
Aye, allegedly. But until next time, people, I hope you enjoy yourselves, enjoy your week, and we'll see you on the next episode. Cheery bye.
Cheerio,
What
bye.
you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Share your dreams.